Hello and welcome to the Redmen TV. We are back with another daily news show. Paul has gone off to record a podcast with the Anfield Rap Boys, and as we was away, Daniel Agger decided to retire on a Thursday, random, normally at the beginning or the end of the week. So there's an extra video here to tell you that news that Daniel Agger, former Liverpool centre-back, is retiring at the age of 31. And also to read some of your comments and tweets, because let's face it, Daniel Agger was a very well-liked player from the recent years of football club. So, little thing, he wrote on Twitter, "Thank you for your support, a great experience. It's sad, but it's the right decision to stop. I'm proud of my career." And he should be. He was a very good player for Liverpool, maybe didn't hit the exact heights his body and his injuries held him back a little bit, but he was a very technically gifted footballer, very good centre-back for Liverpool Football Club. He played 232 times for Liverpool. He won the League Cup in 2012. He scored 9 goals. And if you remember, not all of them were headers, which is what you normally expect from centre-halves. He included 2 absolute worldies against West Ham and against Blackburn. And then more of a very, very good goal, not technically a great goal. I mean, it was a good goal, but the one against Chelsea in the semi-final, just the cut back from the free kick, no one expecting it to finish it like that. He finished it better than the centre-half would, and obviously the magnitude and the importance of that type of strike, semi-final against Chelsea. You know, you score in one semi-final against Chelsea, you're going to be remembered fondly by Liverpool fans. What I remember him for was he got it. He got this club, he got the fans, he got the mentality of the football club. He loved it. Got "You Never Walk Alone" tattooed onto his body. He was always talking about how he respected the fans and how he thought the fans respected him. And we like that. You know, there's been a few players recently that have come into the club. Daniel Agger was one of them, who have fully embraced what this club stands for. And as a Liverpool fan, as someone who's very proud of Liverpool Football Club and Liverpool as a city, I actually really enjoy it and appreciate it when someone who's not from this city comes to play for this club and gets infected or becomes enamoured with our city and with our fans. He wrote a wonderful letter. It's up on the Liverpool Echo as part of their article. A goodbye letter. It's far too much to read here. There's many, many paragraphs of it, but he stated basically how it was, privileged to play for this club, and he always appreciated, and his family did, the backing that the city and the club give to him, something that's unique to this club. Yeah, he played 232 times. He started at Bromby at the age of 20 as pretty much a regular, came to Liverpool at the age of 22, and 31's quite young to retire, but his body'd gone, his back. He had a lot of back injuries. He only ever played more than 30 times for us in a season, once in his whole career at Liverpool. So he was in and out the side because of that. And also, he knew it. That's the thing. He chose to leave us when he did because he said he couldn't handle the rigours of Premier League football anymore. And he's played 2 seasons for Bromby, and now he's retired. He knows he can't handle the rigours of just playing football all the time, which is, again, gives you a lot of respect. If you know that you can't do it, it's better to bow out gracefully than to make a fool or a show of yourself and start chipping away at that memory that those fans have of you. We talked about him yesterday, really coincidentally. We've got a new series on the Redmen channel, which is building the perfect Liverpool player, or building the perfect Liverpool team. Yesterday we did centre-halves with Steele and myself and Paul, and he was in the discussion for a lot of attributes. Basically, the way the show works is there are 6 or 7 attributes for each position, and you have to pick one player for each attribute. So strength, height, aerial ability, and technical ability. And I'm not going to do a spoiler. I am going to do a spoiler. Anyone who knows me, I always spoil everything. But Danny Agger was first name up on the board for technical ability, because I don't think in the Premier League there's been anyone better than Danny Agger, technically at centre-half. He was amazing, those strikes that I talked about before, brilliant, but also his distribution and the way he could carry the ball out. He was unflappable. He was very, very cool and calm and collect on the ball, and it's just a shame that we didn't get to see the absolute best of him because injuries held him back. But anyway, that's enough about my thoughts. We put it out on Twitter. We said, what are your favourite Daniel Agger memories? What do you want to say about him? So we've got a couple here, so I'm just going to read through them quite quickly. So there was a lot of love for this. The moment when he palmed Fernando Torres off in a blue shirt for Chelsea, and basically Torres went down. So Morton Ruggard at DUGI said, Daniel Agger, the picture, and basically quoted, "It's unacceptable to play for one of Liverpool's arch rivals." See, he got it. He got that. You don't leave Liverpool for someone else. And again, Matt Neal sent us exactly the same picture. Beklopt, Klopp at 96, JFT 96 wrote, even though I don't dislike Torres as much today, Dagger's elbow to his face was just great. Hashtag Dagger. And it was, wasn't it? I remember being in a pub very, very happy at that moment. And very happy memories of seeing that this morning. It wouldn't have been where I'd have picked straight away. But yeah, I'm having that one. And Jamie Fennell wrote, when he smashed Torres. Which, again, yeah, come on. So, Ushkatashi Tarapi at the Joker 122, his at name's a lot easier to say than his normal name, wrote, that thunderbolt against West Ham and also the goal against Chelsea in the semis. You know, Daniel Agger is a player who got a goal of the month and he was a centre-back. You know, it's not an easy thing to do that, but Rika hashtag 4 at Rika_Harry, the semi-final goal versus Chelsea. Again, yeah, score semi-final against Chelsea in the Champions League. You're going to be in our memories forever, aren't you? You know what I mean? It's a pretty important thing to do. Huey Alonso at Huey Geeney wrote, has to be the goal against Chelsea from the cutback. Beautiful. And it was. It was a wonderful moment. And then just two other ones here that are just pictures. Again, we'll put them full screen. But I think they just kind of get what Daniel Agger and the fact that the Liverpool fans love them because he did get us. So J Kim, and then an Apple symbol, at cross_J, wrote, the elbow to Torres, smiley face, but most of all this. And it's a gif of Daniel Agger doing an interview saying, the heart is always and will always beat for Liverpool. You know, we're suckers, aren't we? We're sentimental fools. If a player who's actually a particularly good player comes out and says something like that, you're gonna make friends with Liverpool fans. And then the last one is another picture. Reese at Smithy IICS. And Daniel Agger just with You'll Never Walk Alone tattooed to his knuckles. Again, I don't think you do that. That's pretty extreme. That's not David Moyes walking in and saying, oh, they're the people's club and playing the PR game. He got that permanently put on his knuckles. He understood this football club and we understood him, and he gave us a great few years in his career, some happy memories, as we've just talked about. And I wish him well. I think 31's possibly a bit too young to have retired. Obviously let down by his injuries, but he seems like a very, very honest footballer. He's been honest and he said, I can't handle the Premier League anymore. We let him go back to Denmark. He's been honest and he said to the Brøndby fans, I can't play football anymore, but I'm proud of my career. And he should be, because he was a fantastic footballer. So that's it. Daniel Agger's retired. It's your second news show of the day. Go over and check the Redmen TV out. We've got the subscriber show, which is all about centre-halves, where we do talk a lot about Daniel Agger. It's as if we timed it. We didn't. We got lucky. It's only £2 a month, but the first month is free, so you could try it. You could watch it, see if you like it, stick with it. It's pretty good. And we'll see you soon.